Okay, we're doing some cool stuff here at the shop again, once again. It's late, after hours, and Stella's giving me the stink eye, saying it's time to go home, chase some squirrels. And working on my Berkeley. This is our 58 Berkeley 328 SE. We got the brakes in, we got the steering back in, we got the brake drums coated, the tires cleaned up, and I'm working on the broken fiberglass here. I just put this mat on. This whole front corner was damaged and missing. It's super sticky, it's super stinky. I'm just practicing. I think I've got that corner the way I want it. It is drying, curing. It's got to dry for a good, what'd they say, I think 2 hours. And then I'll work on the holes here, see if I can fill those and fix all the fiberglass issues that this car has a lot. But I've sanded the hood or the front down again to try to get rid of some of the deeper pits, using my primer as filler, the black. It makes a good guide coat. So we're working on it. Little Berkeley someday will shine. Right now it's sitting in the sun and shining, and I thought, oh, I'll grab the camera and take a quick progress video. So I love this little thing. I think I did a video on it last week about getting plates, so I'm excited about that. Now we've got to make it look good and run good and stop good. All important things. All right, so we're doing a little more work on our Berkeley project, specifically fiberglassing in all the holes and broken parts of the car. I just spent a good hour DA sanding the whole car down with 80 to kind of prep the holes in the body for any imperfections and flaws that I find. I've got my fiberglass matting here, I've got my resin and hardener, and we're going to start with cutting some strips and fixing this door hinge. See that or not? This door hinge had completely ripped out, and we've got to support that. So we're going to put a strip of fiberglass with resin along here, and then inside try to bolster that up. And then same thing goes with these air vents. The car was used for racing, and the air would come through the car and out the side rather than lift the car off the ground. It's kind of a downforce type of thing. I'm not going to race the car. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fill these in. Well, I should say I'm positive I'm going to fill them in. I've got them all prepped, sanded, wire brushed on the inside. I'm going to lay some fiberglass matting. I'm actually going to fold it, stick it to this side, and then resin it all to here so that I can layer it with more and more resin. To give you an example of how I did that, yesterday I reconstructed this front of the car. I'm trying to mimic this side. This side was completely broken and gone. I've resined in the side here, the bottom and around, and all around the inside, and I've double layered this, and I've sliced it on the inside so that I can create the form or the shape that I want. I want it to stick out. There's a turn signal that goes here, and then I'll cut this a little bit for the headlight. So we're working on it. I'm going to go ahead and well, you can watch me blow off the car. See how much dust I got off this thing. Oh yeah, of course it's blowing right back in my face. Pretty dusty. There's so many pits and cracks and blemishes. Like, for example, right there's a real low spot. I gotta fill that. It's all the way down to the fiberglass mat, the car. There's a bunch of star, what do you call those? Like where somebody hit the car and this fiberglass kind of shattered a little bit and created like the star pattern. See if I can find one. Here's a good one right here. I gotta fill that in, sand it down, keep filling it. Get all this dust off here. It's all gotta go. All right, let's get to work. Another thing I've got to do too is this back hatch is cracked right there. I've got to support that in kind of a sprung fashion and then fiberglass that back together too. I keep finding little blemishes I got to take care of. Someday she's going to be beautiful. All right, so it's coming to the end of another beautiful, gorgeous day in February. Stella's got her toy and she's just so excited to play. And she's like, why aren't we going home, Dad? So we are doing some fiberglass repair work on our little Berkeley. You can see that we've taken our fiberglass mesh, cut it to size, and we patched, basically just lightly put resin all with inside this fender, and then from the back just pushed it out. I need to have a little bit of a depth clearance there so that I can put body filler or fiberglass over the top. But once this cures overnight, just the I guess the loose part, I'll resin it, or maybe put another cut, you know, like a piece that fits inside here so it's double thick. That resin is so thick. I dripped some there and it is just so sticky, unbelievable. I think I'm going to run out of resin. But anyhow, we've got this side done. As far as this hole, this vent hole, the headlight bucket, a small little patch here, and then the vents on this side, the front fender vent and the rear fender vent. They need about I think it said 3 hours to tack up, and then I'll hit them again tomorrow with some more resin. So that's going to be it for tonight. I've got to figure out a way to patch this, and we'll keep doing some fiberglass repairs. Oh, and the door that's missing on the driver's side, I got that all resined in as well. The hole that's there is no longer there, and we can shape, fill, add more mesh, more resin, or Bondo or fiberglass filler at a later date. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't get to show you exactly how I did that. The fiberglass resin is so darn sticky. I would have got it all over my camera. It just gets everywhere. It is the sticky stuff. It just rips your gloves. Be sure to do it in a well-ventilated area. Wear a mask and be wary. You have to throw away everything you use, like your vessels that you mix in, your paintbrush that you spread it with. It's just one-time use. You cannot reuse stuff. I tried cleaning it with paint thinner. It just didn't work. Anyhow, some tips for you. Be safe out there, and thanks for following along. We'll catch you on the next video.